Hey, I'm Nick Symmonds. You may know me as a two-time Olympic runner, or you may know me as the CEO of the energy gum company, Run Gum. I absolutely love connecting with my followers, and I really like to answer their questions. I answer every single question DM'd to me over on Instagram, and each week I pick one of those to answer here on YouTube. If I decide to use your question, I'll send you a free autographed box of Run Gum. Let's get to today's question.
Hey Nick, huge fan by the way, but I was wondering, how do you mentally prepare before a big race? And what goes through your mind as you are racing? That is a great question. And one of the things I want to do a better job of is talking about the mental side of racing. It's at least 50%, if not more, of what goes into making a great runner. And I think I wasn't necessarily the most physically gifted athlete, but mentally I was pretty darn strong. And so I want to try to pass on some of the tips and tricks that I learned to be a mentally strong athlete. And it starts with visualization. I mean, whenever I talk about being a mentally strong athlete, the very first thing I address is visualization. And it's so automatic to me that sometimes I forget that some people don't do this. Before every single race, what I would do as I was laying there, maybe 30 minutes before the warm-up, an hour before the warm-up, as I'm laying there listening to music, I'm visualizing how the race is going to unfold. And I started doing this way back in high school. I did it through college. I did it as a pro. I would imagine how the race would unfold if it was a slow pace. I would imagine how it would unfold from a fast pace. I would even imagine what would happen if I got tripped. How would I get back up on my feet if I got tripped in the first 100 meters, if I got tripped in the final 100 meters? I would imagine if it was, windy and blustery, how would I tuck in? I imagined 100 different scenarios how that race could unfold so that when it actually did happen in a race, I was prepared for it. I can't stress this enough. Races are dynamic. They never unfold the exact way you think they're going to. So you have to go into it prepared. Now, once I'm in the race, to address the second part of that question, what's going through my mind? In a cross-country race that was, 25 to 30 minutes long, I mostly just felt bad for myself because I was really bad at cross-country. I wasn't very great at it. I remember thinking sometimes, like in mile 4, why am I doing this? That's not a good race thought to have. You need to hang tough. You need to be thinking, don't waste this opportunity. And I was really good at carrying that idea into middle distance running. So when I was running the 8 or when I was running the 15, my bread and butter races, it was constantly in a state of flow. I was just constantly thinking to myself, match moves, don't waste the opportunity. And then with the last 100, 200, 300 meters, leave everything you've got on the track. And if I can leave you with one closing thought, it's you don't want to wonder what if. It will haunt you for days or weeks or months or even years. Leave everything you got on the track.
All right, I hope you found that helpful. Remember, you can ask me anything over on Instagram. Just shoot me a DM and I'll get to it as soon as possible. If you didn't win the autographed box of Run Gum today, no worries. Click the link below. We sell them at rungum.com, and every single variety box comes hand autographed by me. And if you haven't heard of Run Gum before, do me a favor and check out this video that does a great job telling our story. See you guys next week for another episode of Ask Nick.